You're watching MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Panther Gymnasium. I'm Jared Lucky, along here with Maury Stein, and we are ready for round one of the playoffs here at Panther Gym between the Medina Valley Panthers and the Brackenridge Eagles. Medina Valley comes in. They were second in their district. Brackenridge was third in theirs. They flipped for home and away, and Medina Valley won that toss, and because of that, that's why we have a home playoff game here. It is a whiteout. Medina Valley stands are filling up very fast. A lot of fans here. We're still about 12 minutes away from game time, and I expect them to be even more full. And Maury, I think this is the first time the girls have had a playoff game here in a long, long time.
It has been quite a while. And the last time, Jared, I think that you and I have worked a playoff game was when, I want to say, Coach Russell was at the helm before his little hiatus in between.
Yeah, and that was in Wimberley, and that was against an Austin team.
Yep.
And then we did the game last year when they played Brackenridge at Alamo Stadium at their complex there. Brackenridge won that basketball game. Medina Valley looking for a little payback here this evening. And what we're going to do is go ahead and take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and I'll give you the starting lineups. You're listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue here in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Follow us on Twitter at MVBroadnet. Tweet and retweet scores, schedules, and more. Tweet at MVBroadnet for MVBN.
Experience a friendly, no-pressure car buying experience and find the perfect vehicle for your lifestyle and budget at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer. Get upfront posted pricing, 10-day guaranteed trade-in appraisals, and easy financing options on our wide selection of over 450 new cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus certified and pre-owned vehicles. As the winner of GM's Mark of Excellence Award for sales volume and customer satisfaction, it's easy to see why more people are buying from North Park Chevrolet than ever before. Find new roads and experience Chevrolet. The North Parkway, a proud member of the Kalig Auto Group and a J.D. Power 2019 Dealer of Excellence for the customer sales experience. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Highest rated dealer based on sales volume and customer satisfaction. For J.D. Power 2019 DOE information, visit jdpower.com/DOE.
Willing to accept the responsibility that you have to protect this team and this school and this town. And make no mistake about it, gentlemen, we are in the business of protecting this town.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Panther Gym, and we are about 10 minutes away from game time here between Medina Valley and Brackenridge. First playoff game of the season for both teams. And we're going to go ahead and give you the starting lineups for tonight's ball game, and we'll start it with the visiting Brackenridge Lady Eagles, Coach Tamiko Matthews. They'll go with 4 guards and a forward. It'll be number 13, Sky Thomas. This is going to be she's a senior. Also a senior, number 21, Emily Ayala. A senior, number 23, Lily Zamora. A senior, number 24, Genesis Tehran. And number 25, a freshman, Jade Tehran, are going to be the 5 starters for Brackenridge. For the Panthers, it's going to be the same starting 5 that they've stuck with basically all season. They're going to go with number 3, Eliana Morales, number 5, Peyton Kennett, number 21, Mackenzie Deacock, number 30, Addie Ginther, and number 32, Katie Burris. And so you got, 3 seniors and 2 sophomores out there, I believe. 3 right?
Yes.
Yep. And so, 3 senior starters for the Panthers, but then they have, their bench. And we've talked about their bench all season long. They've got some good players coming off their bench. I know Michaela Chafin is signing Wednesday to play at a college somewhere to play basketball. I saw that on the Athletic Boosters Facebook page. And, you got 5 girls coming off the bench and all capable of maintaining a lead or maintaining a ball game while your starters are out.
Well, and we talked about it, Jared, as the season went on. Medina Valley's second 5 was probably the 3rd best team in the district.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, because, and we saw it down the stretch. when Coach Russell would make a change, we kind of laughed like it was a hockey change. It was a line change because it was always multiple players. Towards the end, instead of 5, he'd switch 4 because you've got to have Peyton Kennett out there. If she's not in foul trouble, you've got to have her out there. She can very seldom leave the court because, all being said, she's the spark plug out there. Everything goes through her, and it's proven to be true because last year she was the defensive player of the year for the district, and she should be that this year, and she's honed in her scoring skills as well. So she's a dual threat. Look to see her take charge early. Jared, just looking at the team, the way they're warming up, I've never seen them look more intense but relaxed.
Yeah, absolutely, Morgan. Like you were talking about her being, that everything kind of runs through her. When she's on defensively, the intensity of the defense picks up as a whole when she's on the floor. And like you said, she honed in her offense this year. We've seen her score 13 points in a quarter this season. She can go off at any time, and that's great. And she can also move the ball around a lot. She's a good ball handler. She can create by herself. She can create her own shot, and she can get open for shots, and she can step beyond the arc and knock it down. So an all-around player there for the Panthers. I know that a couple of these players, were here last year for Brackenridge. I remember calling their names a lot. Sky Thomas was one of them. She's going to be their main ball handler. She can score. Talking to Coach Russell on Wednesday night at Sammy's, when you look at their 3 here, Emily Ayala, Lily Zamora, and Genesis Tehran, I think those 3 are going to be kind of their keys to the ball game. And we'll see what the Panthers can do defensively because they're going to have to be aware that they can shoot the basketball from outside. I watched this team warm up before the game. When they came out on the floor, their assistant coach stood at half court, and they shot 3-pointers until 100 of them went in as a combined team. And they made 100 3-pointers. They went the other way and started playing, and they can shoot from out there. I watched them warm up, and they can knock it down. They're deadly. So you've got to make sure that your defense is rotating, you're moving, and they communicate.
Well, and we noticed that last year going into the fourth quarter, the Panthers had a 6-point lead in the playoff game last year. They went to that outside pressure where they were shooting the long jump shot. When they were missing, they were getting the offensive rebounds. That's something the Panthers cannot allow tonight is second chance points. I think the big key, and we've talked about it before, is I think the big key this evening is going to be Mackenzie Deacock. I think she needs to be a force underneath. She has done a great job of getting the rebounds, getting the offensive rebounds. I think what she needs to do now, though, when she gets the offensive rebound, is she needs to put the ball back up and get those baskets underneath instead of feeding them back inside. Force the action a little bit, and let's see if we can get some cheapies underneath.
Yeah, I think her and Addie Gint are crashing the board.
Yes.
Those are your 2 tallest players on the floor for your starters.
And your 2 most physical underneath.
Yeah, and if you can crash those boards, get some cheap ones underneath the basket and get something going under there. The other thing is going to be defensive rebounding for the Panthers. If they're going to shoot the ball from the outside, long shots create long rebounds. And if the Panthers can get out and run the way they want off of long rebounds, they can get some odd man, going the other way, some mismatches, some 3-on-2s, and be able to finish that. You just have to be prepared. That long rebound, get that outlet pass in a hurry and get down the floor. The way that they press, the way they move, I would look for Medina Valley to try to wear this Brackenridge team out down the stretch.
Well, and the way you do that, too, when you do make that change, the key to getting back into the ball game against Harlan when they were down by 23 points, he put in that second unit that was a little quicker, that plays a little bit more of a tenacity on defense with Cameron Griggs, Arroyos, and the Persine girl came in, and just the energy that they had. And Jared, they never left the court that whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
In that game. And I know when they're out there, you're missing a little bit of the firepower from the outside. But you had to give a little bit to get a little bit, and it got you back in the ballgame.
Yeah, the only substitution in the fourth quarter of that game was Ileana Morales coming into the ballgame for her ball handling capabilities. That was the only time that anyone was subbed in the fourth quarter for Medina Valley. And like you said, it got them back in the ballgame. They couldn't get over that hump in the end, but it was that team, and that's why he stuck with them so long, because that's what was working. And, we've seen Coach Russell do that. He's got a plethora of players over there on the bench that he can call on anytime he wants to, and he's going to use what's working in these situations here where it's go home, win or go home. you got to stay with what works, because if you lose, you're out. There's no tomorrow.
And he brought 4 players up from the JV. Don't be surprised if they don't see some action tonight, because Coach Russell has not been afraid to mix things up.
No, you're exactly right. The 4 he called up, Giovanna Ruiz, Eliza Palmarez, Morgan Heinrich, and Kylie Mutz are the 4 that he called up from the JV that are on the bench here and suited up for the Panthers here tonight. It's a big opportunity for these young ladies, but like you said, Mar, I would not be surprised if somehow during this game they get shuffled in the mix. 1 or 2 of them, maybe all of them. You never know, because he's going to try to go with what worked and use, lineups that are going to be effective against whatever Brackenridge can throw at them. And don't kid yourself, this is a very good basketball team that Medina Valley is playing here tonight.
And don't think after that loss last year to Brackenridge that Coach Russell hadn't circled this to see if we were get another shot at him, because the Panthers went into that game as a little bit of a favorite. They're coming into tonight's ball game as a favorite. I guarantee you Coach Russell's going to do everything he can to make sure the Panther girls are in the right position to get a victory here at home, because he even commented that the girls were so excited that they're playing in front of their home crowd tonight.
Absolutely. And one of the things is, too, these girls are going to come out. There's going to be some emotion at the beginning of this ball game. This crowd is going to be loud. It is full here. There's a few open seats on the edges in the student section a little bit, but in the middle 2 sections, this place is full. They've even got some of the band here. There's bass drums up in the stands. They got everything here tonight. This is going to be loud, and Brackenridge has probably brought, there's probably 30 people in the stands over here. Medina Valley's probably got 60
and
sitting over here, twice as many or more.
And right now you're still missing most of the baseball team and most of the softball team who is finishing up practice. So when that student section gets over there and they're in full force, look out. It's going to be hard to hear if you're on the other team.
Yeah, and we did a playoff game here last year with the boys playing Sam Houston here, and it was loud in this gym for that. The first time the boys have been in the playoffs in a long time, and had a home playoff game here last year. Unfortunately, they came up short against a very good Sam Houston team. But Medina Valley's one of these teams that have potential, and they have expectations to move on. I'd like to remind everyone that the winner of this game gets Dripping Springs. Well, the winner of the Dripping Springs game most likely will be Dripping Springs. They're one of the top teams in the state. And we are about ready to get the national anthem going. We are going to go ahead and take a break for that and come back. You're listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue here in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Here at Medina Valley Broadcast Network, we love all sports. We currently broadcast football, volleyball, basketball, softball, and baseball. We not only serve Medina Valley, we also can broadcast other schools in the area in multiple sports. If your business is interested in having us broadcast a single game or a season, and you want to be part of the action, contact Jeff Stivers at 830-931-4504 or email him at jeff@mvbn.net.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago, and for 80 years we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to be a part of this community and continue to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, giving back to libraries, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We belong to this community and are honored to do so. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations. solutions.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Buying a new house means a lot of decisions, starting with where are you going to get the best mortgage? At our bank, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, expert-friendly advice, and without the long wait you get from one of those big city financials. Make your dream home a reality. Talk with us. We're an equal housing lender. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Who has the best sports coverage for Medina Valley? We do.
Any of this getting through to you, son?
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Panther Gym as they are introducing the Panther players at the moment, the starting five. And it is loud. There's more people have filed in here. This gym is full on the Medina Valley side, and it is loud. When they finished the national anthem, a young lady, junior here at Medina Valley, sang the national anthem, and this place erupted afterwards. And so, hopefully you can hear that crowd noise in the background because it is going to be loud here tonight. And we are about ready to get this going as they've introduced the starters. And we are ready to get going.
Definitely playoff atmosphere.
Yep, for sure. And, I know Coach Russell's got the girls ready for tonight. I know he's ready for this basketball game. As the coaches give final instructions to their players here before we get going. A three-person referee crew here as they are taking off their jackets and ready to get this ball game going here this evening. As Brackenridge takes the court. They're in all purple tonight. Purple jerseys, purple shorts with white numbers and white letter Brackenridge on the front. Gold and white trim. Medina Valley in their home white jerseys.
Won't be too hard to distinguish who's who.
All white jerseys, white shorts, orange numbers and letters. Panthers across the front. Orange and black trim down the side and a black MV on the shorts. Panthers will be moving left to right to start the ball game. It's going to be Ayala against Deacock to jump it up, and we're ready to get going here at Panther Gym. And the playoffs are underway. Peyton Kennett maintains possession of the basketball, and she'll start up the floor to start for the Panthers. Medina Valley going left to right. Here's Ileana Morales holding on to it on the left side, gives it up to Katie Burris. Burris on the left wing looking for some help, and she gets it from Peyton Kennett. She's up top between the circles. Pounds out a right-hand dribble, looking to drive all the way in. Right-hand layup, puts it up and in. She'll get an and one, and she'll go to the line for the free throw.
Going to get number 23 on the foul.
That's Lily Zamora. That's going to be her first, and a good start here for the Panthers.
Straight man-on-man on defense.
And we talked about how she can create shots. There was that dribble drive. They cleared out the lane for her, and she drove right down the right side of the lane, laid it in, and she'll be ready for a free throw. It's underway. In and out, no good, so she misses on the free throw. It's 2-0 Medina Valley early here, and here's Brackenridge back with it early. Zamora with it on the right side. Zamora against Morales, looking to drive in, and they're going to get a foul on the floor, I think, against Morales. They're going to get a ticky-tack one against Morales.
Wow, I was hoping we wouldn't see that early.
Yeah.
Not much for the bump out front.
Thomas to inbound. Gets it in under the basket. Layup will not go. And a rebound by Burris. That was Zamora blowing that layup in the corner. Ginther back up top to Kennett. Here's Morales straight away, looking to drive inside. She dribbles it, lost it off her knee, out of bounds. It'll be Brackenridge ball. But Medina Valley looking to be aggressive early and take the ball to the bucket. Medina Valley in that full court press. They get it inbounded here to Zamora. And Zamora looks to bring it up the floor. She's guarded one-on-one by Morales the whole way, and she gets it up to the right wing. Gets it over to Thomas over on the right side. Thomas guarded by Kennett. Spins around underneath. Goes up and under Deacock. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound. Won't go. Rebound. Fought for. They get it back. Puts it up. Won't go. And Deacock comes away with it for the Panthers. And then Morales is run into. And they're going to get Zamora. And that's going to be 2 on her early in the ball game.
They cannot afford to lose her early.
No, and Zamora's going to take a seat. And Gabriella Zamora is going to check into the ball game. So Zamora in for Zamora.
Good job by Deacock fighting for that loose rebound.
6:48 to go, 2-0 Medina Valley, and here's Morales walking it up the floor. Met by Thomas out top. Morales drives all the way in, lays it up with the right hand. Too strong, won't go. Rebound fought for underneath, and the Eagles control it. Back the other way. Genesis Turan with it over on the right side. Looks to dribble drive. Kicks it out. 3-ball on the way. That's off the mark by Ayala. Wrestled away by Ginther for the rebound, and she needs some help. Almost threw it away. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Brackenridge ball. It was last touched by Burris over here. Ginther needed help under the basket, and nobody came. Here's Jay Turan with it, drives in, kicks it out. Looking to dribble drive, inside, puts it up, lays it up and in. That's Genesis Turan getting the 2 points, and it's a 2-2 ball game. Quickly up the floor, here's Ginther, drives inside, pulls up from 15 feet, off the rim and gets it to fall. Ginther gets the roll, that hit every part of the rim and fell down. Back the other way, Brackenridge. Jay Turan lays it up, won't go, she gets her own rebound. Puts it up with her right hand. Again, won't go. Rebound, Peyton Kennett, and she's off to the races. Kennett one-on-one. Lays it up, won't go, no foul. Saves it into Ginther. Ginther up top, Burris. Lets the 3-ball fly. Katie Burris knocks it down from downtown. A 7-2 lead for the Panthers. Back the other way is Brackenridge. Quickly puts it up, won't go, and Deacock's going to get called for the foul. Ayala's going to go to the line for a pair of free throws. And that's going to be 1 on Mackenzie Deacock.
Panthers a little slow getting back there on defense after that 3-point shot.
And so Ayala at the line. She'll have a pair. First free throw on the way. Right-hand shooter. Knocks it down. She'll have one more. Ayala at the line, free throw on the way, and she gets them both to go. 7-4 Medina Valley lead. Deacock to inbound, gets it into Kennett. She'll walk it up the floor here. Brackenridge drops back, half-court man-to-man defense. Kennett looking to drive around the screen by Ginther. Hands it off Morales on the perimeter. Morales with it on the left side. Here's Ginther up high. Kennett will try to drive baseline, gets it to Deacock. Deacock puts it up short of the free throw line, and air ball. Fought for underneath, and Brackenridge comes away with it, and I think they're going to get Kennett on the foul, and they will. Peyton Kennett called for the reach. That's her first, with 5:02 to go here in the first quarter. And Jay Turan inbounds it, and then she'll get it right back, and she'll bring it up the floor. Turan with it, around the screen, drives all the way in, kicks it out left side to Zamora. Back to Turan, underneath to Thomas, lays it up with the left hand, and that won't go, and here's Kennett with it. Kennett quickly the other way, driving in, gives it off to Burris, lays it up, and it falls off the rim, no good. Kennett gets the rebound, can't put that in, partially blocked, and it's saved inbounds by Brackenridge, and here they come back with it the other way. Lady Eagles looking to drive. Turan kicks it out, Thomas left wing 3, knocks it down. Sky Thomas from the left corner, and it's a 7-7 ball game.
Got to get a hand in her face.
4:23 to go. Here's Morales driving. Pulls up from 13 feet. Off the back rim, no good. Out of bounds to Medina Valley. 4:15 to go, first quarter. A 7-7 ball game. And Burris going to inbound. Underneath her own basket, gets it into Kennett. Kennett on the left wing. Morales straight away. Thought about the 3. Dribble drive. Puts it up with the left hand. Too strong, won't go. Rebound to the Eagles. Ayala with it. Looking for some help, and she gets it from Turan. Dribbles it off her foot, but then gets it back. Turan straight away, hands it off to Thomas, looking to dribble drive. Spins around, cut off by Kennett. Here's Ayala, almost carried it, got away. Here's Thomas straight away again, guarded by Peyton Kennett. Thomas looking to drive inside, spins around, the right-hander off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Mackenzie Deacock. And here's Morales the other way with it. She might have got away with a carry too. Morales dribbles it in, gives it off to Ginther on the right wing. She's going to let fly from three. Off the bank and in. Addie Ginther knocks it down.
Count it.
And a 10-7 lead for the Panthers. Here's Turan back with it the other way. She's going to pull it back out. Looking to drive against Burris. Gets hassled there and gives it up. Gets it back beyond the arc. Thought about the three. She's going to try to drive inside, and they're going to get a reach-in foul here, probably against Katie Burris. They are going to get Burris. That's going to be her first foul with 3:13 to go. A 10-7 score. Into the ball game for Brackenridge comes Nadia Paredes, and Ayala will sit down. That's a team foul, so it was on the floor. 14 fouls now against the Panthers. Looks to inbound to Thomas underneath. Puts it up with the right hand, and they're going to get Kennett for her second.
Wow.
Thomas going to go to the line. They do get Peyton Kennett. That's going to be 2 on her. And that's a big second foul.
It looked like she just went straight up on that one, Jared.
These referees are calling it very, very tight early in the ball game.
Sky Thomas kind of lowered that shoulder and went into her.
First free throw, no good. Arroyo's going to come into the ball game for Peyton Kennett. So Clara Arroyo's in, first player off the bench for the Panthers. Kennett sits down with 2 fouls. Sky Thomas will have one more free throw. It's on the way. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Ileana Morales. Empty trip that time off the foul. Morales quickly to Burris. She walked, drug her back foot that time, and she'll turn it over on the traveling violation. It'll be Brackenridge ball. Here's Jade Turan with it. Jade drives it in, kicks it out left side. Looking to dribble drive, picks it up.
That was walking.
Jade Turan took some steps, shuffled her feet on the perimeter on the three-point line, and she'll turn it over with 2:53 to go. A 10-7 lead for the Panthers.
Jared, both teams with their leading field general on the bench with 2 fouls.
And here is Morales walking it up the floor. Guarded by Thomas, looking to drive. Here's Clara Arroyos with it, first time tonight. Gets it to Ginther on the baseline.
Ooh.
Picks up her dribble, lets it fly, and Ginther knocks it down from about 13 feet. Addie Ginther with 7 points early in the ball game, and at 2:30 to go, it's 12-7. Here's Sky Thomas dribbling all the way in, lays it up with the right hand and gets it to go. Sky Thomas goes coast to coast, makes it 12-9, and we're going to get a traveling violation here against Ileana Morales. Emily Ayala will come back into the ball game. Jade Turan will sit down. And Brackenridge will inbound right in front of the scorer's table here, and they get it inbound. Genesis Turan with it on the left side. Guarded by Burris. Turan looking to drive. Gives it up to Ayala, just back into the ball game. Pulls up from about 10 feet and knocks it down. 2:06 to go, a 12-11 lead for the Panthers, and here's Morales quickly the other way. Backs it up, gives it off Ginther. Ginther looking to drive. She has the hot hand, puts that up, won't go. Clara Arroyos gets the rebound. Ginther for 10 feet. Went all around the rim and came back out. Brackenridge controls it, back the other way. Here's Zamora with it. Gives it off Turan. She'll hold on to it. Guarded by Burris, trying to use a screen. Gives it back up Zamora. Zamora looking to drive at the free throw line. Cut off, gives it up to Sky Thomas on the right wing. Thomas looking to drive all the way in, steps through, lays it up and in. She's done that a few times this evening. She's a good athlete. And she's
first
got the
lead
ability.
Of the ball game.
Yep, 13-12 Brackenridge. She's got the ability to get to the basket. They're going to have to cut her off. Here's Burris with on the right wing. Back to Arroyos up top, looking to drive. Clara Arroyos all the way in. Left-hand layup gets it to go. Clara Arroyos off the bench for the Panthers, and a 14-13 lead Medina Valley. Quickly the other way, Ayala gives it off to Turan. Crosses over against Burris, drives in, out of control, lays it up, won't go. Rebound, Katie Burris. And Burris quickly up the floor the other way, gets it up to Morales in the corner. Morales dribbles it around. Ginther, left wing for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Brackenridge, and here's Thomas the other way. They have a 2-on-2. Thomas all the way in, had it poked away from behind. They get it back, lays it up, won't go. Rebound underneath, and they're going to get a foul against Ginther or Deacock, one of the two. We'll see who they call it on. It's going to be on Mackenzie Deacock, and that will be her second. That is going to send, I believe that's Zamora at the line. It is. That's going to be Gabriella Zamora off the bench for Brackenridge. First free throw on the way is no good. Went in and out. And here comes Madison Guerrero, Cameron Griggs, Kaylin Persine, and Michaela Chafin into the ball game. Out there with Clara Arroyo, so none of the starters in the game now for Medina Valley as they make what we call a line change right there. One more free throw with 38.3 to go first quarter. That's an air ball, and that'll be Medina Valley basketball. Student section full and standing up here at Panther Gymnasium.
And loud.
Yeah, and loud. A raucous gym here. And here's Madison Guerrero with it for the Panthers. 36 seconds to go. Guerrero spins around, drives inside. Scoop shot won't go, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. We'll see who they get for the foul. They're going to get Zamora, Gabriella Zamora with her first foul. That's 3 team fouls against Brackenridge. And Guerrero at the line for a pair. Panthers 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Guerrero's first free throw off the back iron, no good. And she'll have one more. Guerrero's second free throw, rims off, won't go. And Medina Valley fights for it. Persine gets it back underneath, gives it to Guerrero, lays it up, that won't go. Rebound, Chafin gives it up to Griggs. Back to Guerrero, spins around, throws it up with the right hand, off the rim, won't go. And Brackenridge finally comes away with it. Here's Ayala, throws it away, and Clara Arroyos with it. Arroyos by herself the other way, drives in, a lot of contact. Are they going to get a blocking foul? They will, and Arroyos will go to the line for a pair of free throws. We'll see who the foul was on. It's going to be on number 24. That's Genesis Turan. That's her first.
But, Jared, you've got to make these free throws.
Yep. Getting opportunities at the line here for Medina Valley. These are wide open shots. You've got to take advantage. Arroyo's first free throw won't go. Medina Valley 0 for 4 at the line now tonight. Panthers have a 14-13 lead, 9.5 to go first quarter. Arroyo's second free throw, and she gets it to go. 15-13, 9 seconds to go. Here's Turan with it. Up the floor, Sky Thomas with 5 seconds left. Thomas looking to drive, spins around, guarded by Griggs underneath, gives it off, blocked. They're going to get a foul. That was all ball. They're going to get a foul called here before the clock expired, I believe. They're going to get Kaylin Persine for the foul.
Wow, that was...
Yeah, this game's being called pretty tight early on here.
Wow, that was a lot of basketball, Jared.
Yeah, it sure was. That's going to send Nadia Paredes to the line. They're going to put .3 back on the clock. And Paredes' first free throw. Right-hand shooter. Off the rim, no good. She'll have one more. .3 left. The main thing here for the Panthers, just get your hand on it and get that clock running if she misses. She does miss. Rebounded by Persine, and that will end the first quarter of play. Your score after one, Medina Valley 15, Brackenridge 13. I think we're in for a pretty heck of a ball game here going down the stretch, Maury. And we're going to take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Basketball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
You gotta look at the guy next to you. Now, I think you're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows you're gonna do the same for him.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast.
Welcome back here to Panther Gym as we get ready to go to the second quarter. 15-13 Medina Valley leading, and the Panthers in that first quarter, 7 points from Addie Ginther, 3 from Katie Burris, 2 from Peyton Kennett, and Clara Royals with 3 off the bench. And Brackenridge, they'll send Jade Turan out, Genesis Turan, Gabriella Zamora, Sky Thomas, and Emily Ayala are the 5 on the floor for Brackenridge. Same 5 on the floor for the Panthers. It's Guerrero, Arroyos, Griggs, Chafin, and Persine. Here's Thomas on the right wing with it. Going right to left, gives it up inside. Turan tries to get it to go, and she's going to get fouled. I think this is going to be on Michaela Chafin. We'll see if that's who they get, and it is. That's going to be one on her.
That could have easily been called on Turan because she used that arm to hook her.
This is Genesis Turan at the line. First free throw on the way is good. 15-14, 7:46 to go first half. And she'll have one more. Right-hand shooter at the line. Second free throw on the way, and she knocks them both down. We have a tie ball game. Here's Medina Valley the other way. Into the corner, Arroyos drives inside, lays it up. Clara Arroyos can't get it to fall. It did everything but fall in for her. And Brackenridge with it. The Eagles up the floor in a hurry. Nobody back, lays it up. That's Ayala the other way with an easy bucket. And they have a 17-15 lead. Here's Guerrero for the Panthers. Madison Guerrero drives inside. Gives it off to Persine. Dribbled it off her foot. Stolen away. And then they're going to get Guerrero on the foul. Madison Guerrero reaching in from behind. Got a lot of arm. And they do get her. That's going to be her first. It's 9 team fouls now, and so she's going to be they're going to be in the bonus.
The rest of the way
Yeah,
here.
they're going to shoot 1 and 1 now, and the next foul they'll be in the double bonus.
With over 7 minutes still left to go in the second quarter.
And, Brackenridge still with 2 fouls to give. Here's Ayala at the line. Her first free throw, no good. Rebound to Chafin. Picks up her dribble, gives it off to Griggs. Griggs brings it up the floor, underneath to Guerrero, lays it up with the right hand and blew a wide open layup. Fights for it, gets it back, jump ball. It's going to be Brackenridge.
Should be Medina Valley. Brackenridge got the ball to start.
It will be Medina Valley ball. The possession arrow was wrong up there.
Panthers have missed 2 bunnies right underneath.
Chafin to inbound, gets it into Griggs. Back to Guerrero. Guerrero to Griggs. Back to Chafin. Chafin straight away. Chafin looking to drive. Backs up her dribble. Gives it off Persine. Persine out to Griggs. They move that basketball around. Guerrero driving inside. Throws it up with the right hand, and that short won't go. Rebound by Ayala. And then Jay Turan with it over on the right side. 6:47 to go. Brackenridge with a 2-point lead. Lays it up with the left hand, and that won't go. Michaela Chafin with the rebound, trying to get away here, and they're going to get a foul called against. We'll see who this is on. If it's against Zamora. I didn't see who they called it on. Was it on 20? They called it on. That's Zamora. Gabriella Zamora, so she's got 2 fouls. And here is Guerrero up the floor for the Panthers. Guerrero between the circles, right-hand dribble. Looking to give it off to Arroyos. Clara Arroyos around a screen by Griggs. Throws one up with the right hand. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Persine. Gets it to Guerrero. Here's Chafin looking to drive in. Lost the ball. Gets it back. Gives it up to Griggs. Into the corner, Arroyos. Good ball movement here by the Panthers. Here's Chafin. Gives it to Persine. Back to the corner. Arroyos puts it up with the right hand. That'll roll across the rim. Won't go. Guerrero with the rebound and gives it up to Griggs. A lot of possession here for the Panthers, and then they throw it away. That's going to be a backcourt violation.
Panthers had 4 opportunities there, Jared, and could not put it down.
Nope. Somebody off the bench here for Medina Valley is going to have to step up because that's what they have is 5 off the bench right now. Clara Arroyos with 3 points. That's the only points from their bench players. Here's Thomas with it. Looking to use a screen by Teron. Dribbles all the way in, puts it up with her right hand, and Sky Thomas gets it to go.
That was too easy.
She's got 9 points in the ball game. 6 of those have come right underneath the basket. Here's Guerrero. Looking to drive inside, gives it off Persine. Persine looks to drive with the right hand, puts it up, won't go, but she's going to get fouled by Emily Ayala. That's going to be her first. And that will put Persine on the line with 5:29 to go here in the first half.
That's what you need to do when you get it inside. You need to take it to the hole.
Persine's first free throw on the way, won't go.
And the free throw woes continue for the Panthers.
Panthers 1 for 6 from the line.
And it's a 4-point ball game.
Second free throw for Persine. Off the back rim, won't go. Rebound, Arroyos goes up with it. Off the rim, won't go. Persine with the rebound, loses it. Fights for the basketball, scramble on the floor, and the Eagles come away with it, and then we're going to get a timeout taken by Brackenridge. It's going to be a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Matthews, and a 19-15 lead for Brackenridge. And right now, Medina Valley, you know, they're getting open opportunities, Maury. They're just not falling.
Not finishing at the rim, you know. Had 4 offensive possessions in that one series a while ago. Just could not finish. And then on the previous 2, you had little bunny looks underneath. Kind of wide open shots and could not finish. Panthers are creating the shots, Jared, just not going down.
Right.
But when they do get shots at the free throw line, you've got to make those. Those are very important.
Yeah, 1 for 7 at the line. That's the difference in this ball game right now.
It was the difference in the Harlan ball game.
And so Medina Valley trailing 19-15 here. It'll be Brackenridge ball, Medina Valley in the full court press. Genesis Teron to inbound. She gets it into Zamora. Knocked away, and the Panthers come away with it. And then Chafin threw it away, trying to get it to Arroyos. And Teron comes away with it, and here's Sky Thomas. Thomas against Chafin, looking to dribble drive, spins it around inside, throws a wild shot, and they're going to get a foul. They bailed her out. She was completely out of control, and I think they're going to get Clara Arroyos. They do. That's a bailout foul right there, and they'll send her to the line for a pair. When a player's completely out of control like that and then you reward them with a bailout foul, that's not right.
Yeah, she had no chance of even getting that shot off.
Yep.
It just got, wow.
Thomas at the line. Her first free throw is good. This young lady does not seem to miss. She's got 10 points in the ball game with 5:02 to go here in the first half. Second free throw on the way. Knocks it down. 21-15. Panthers need some offense. Down by 6, biggest deficit. Here's Guerrero with it on the left corner. Trying to find some help. They get it to Chafin. Chafin looking to drive. Kicks it out. Griggs left wing for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Sky Thomas with it. Gets it up the floor. Here's Ayala. Over on the right side. Hands it off to Ron. Looking to dribble drive. Gets cut off. Almost threw it away. Gets into the corner. Teron, right wing 3, knocks it down. Genesis Teron from downtown. And a 24-15, a 9-point lead here for the Eagles. And here's Guerrero. Ileana Morales and Katie Burris getting ready to come back into the ball game from Medina Valley. Guerrero gives it up to Chafin. Chafin picks up her dribble, gets it off to Griggs. Griggs underneath Arroyos, puts it up with the right hand, and she banks it home. Clara Arroyos with 5 points off the bench.
That breaks a 6-minute and 20-second drought there in between baskets.
And here is Teron with it the other way, all the way in, lays it up and in. That is just too easy. And a 9-point lead again, and here's Chafin the other way. Michaela Chafin looking to drive all the way in, kicks it out. Back to Griggs, now here's Arroyos. Gives it off Chafin, drives on the baseline, puts it up and gets it to go. Michaela Chafin puts it in, and quickly the other way, Brackenridge. Panthers get back, and Thomas lets fly from 3. That's off the rim, won't go. Rebound, nobody there, and Thomas gets her own rebound.
Panthers flat-footed.
They give it off. Teron on the right wing. She looks to drive all the way in, gives it up, lays it up Ayala and knocks it down. Good basketball move that time, cutting on the baseline from the drive, giving it off. Griggs had to rotate to the ball handler, and a timeout taken by Coach Russell. A 28-19 lead for Brackenridge with 3:14 to play in the first half. And it looks like you're going to get Burris and Morales and Ginther back into the ball game here. And you know, the thing is, you got 4 points off. You got 4 points off your bench here in this quarter for the Panthers, but they're not able to maintain it. You got to get those starters back in there because they are your hot hand right now.
And the Panthers went scoreless the last minute and 50 seconds in the first quarter and started out the second quarter 4 minutes and 20 seconds without a basket. So over 6 minutes, the Panthers went without a basket. And Jared, in that one possession, the Panthers had 4 looks at it and could not score the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and they've been outscored 15-4 here in the second quarter. Griggs is going to inbound. It'll be Griggs, Burris, Morales, Ginther, and Persine on the floor for the Panthers.
Lily Zamora back in there for
Brackenridge, yep, and she'll be playing with 2 fouls. They give it off to Griggs. Griggs on the left side. Persine with it on the right wing, looking to drive all the way in, puts it up. She's going to get fouled and will go to the line for a pair. Is that going to be on Zamora?
24.
That's going to be on Genesis Turan, and that's going to be her second foul with 2:59 to go. And Persine at the line. She's 0 for 2 from the foul line here. They need to make these free throws. These are huge free throws for the Panthers. Persine's first on the way off the back rim, too strong. $2:59 to go, first half. A 9-point lead for the Eagles of Brackenridge. Persine's second free throw, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Addie Ginther. Ginther underneath, puts it up, won't go. Tried to use her body to create space, and then you're going to get a foul called against, is it on Ginther? No, it's going to be on Kaylin Persine, and that's going to be her second foul. And we're going to go shoot free throws on the other end. They're in the double bonus.
Jed, we haven't seen Peyton Kennett in the ballgame since midway through the first quarter with 2 fouls. Wondered how long you could keep her on the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Ayala at the line for Brackenridge, and she missed that badly. Off to the right side, barely grazed the rim, and she'll get one more. Emily Ayala with 8 points in the ball game, and she'll have one more free throw. On the way, that's too strong. Rebound taken by Ginther. Ginther gets it to Morales. 2:51 to go, first half. Panthers trail by 9. Trying to find a way to cut into this lead. Underneath, Ginther puts it up. Can't bank it home. Rebound Persine. She goes up with it, rolls across the rim, and the Panthers just can't buy a bucket, and it's going to go out of bounds to Brackenridge. That was 2 of them point blank right there, Maury, and they just couldn't get it to fall. And there's the throwaway by Brackenridge on the inbounds, and Morales steals it away. Morales looking to drive, uses a screen, sets up for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Turan. Morales had that fall, but it popped right back out. Jade Turan for the left wing for 3, and she knocks it down.
This ball game's getting away from the Panthers.
Yep, they're going to have to find some offense in a hurry. 12-point lead. Ginther for 3. Knocks it down. Addie Ginther from outside. Big 3 for her to answer on the other end. Here's Turan. Genesis Turan with it on the other side. Gives it off to Ayala. Lays it up. Shorts it. Won't go. Rebound. Ginther. They fight for it underneath. Tie up. It's going to be Brackenridge ball. And here comes Peyton Kennett in the ball game for Kaylin Persine. Emily Ayala will be, or Thomas is going to inbound here. They get it in. Zamora puts it up. That won't go. Rebound, Peyton Kennett. In amongst the trees, grabs that rebound. Here's Kennett quickly the other way. Here's Ginther underneath, puts it up with the right hand. That won't go. Rebound taken by Ayala. They get it up to Turan, and she'll try to bring it up the floor. Minute 40 to go, first half. Turan gives it up. Zamora looking to drive inside, throws it out of bounds, and it should be Medina Valley basketball, and it is. Minute 33 to go, first half. 31-22 Brackenridge. They led by as many as 12 in this ball game. Here's Morales with it. Walks it up the floor. Morales guarded by Thomas. Pounds out a right-hand dribble, looking to use a screen by Griggs. Picks up her dribble, gives it up to Burris. Burris on the left wing holds on to that basketball, almost had it stolen away, and they're going to get a foul. That's going to be against Jay Turan. That's going to be her first. That will send her to the line. This is going to be a 1-and-1.
Jared, you've got to start converting these free throws.
Yep, Katie.
It would be a tie ball game if the Panthers could make some free throws.
Katie Burris at the line. She'll try to buy herself another one. They're in the 1-and-1. Free throw on the way by Burris. That's no good. Rebound taken by Ayala. Missed badly on that free throw off to the right side. Here's Turan. Let's fly from three. Off the rim, no good. She's hit 2 of those already tonight. Here's Kennett with it the other way for the Panthers. Peyton Kennett holds it up here with a minute to go in the first half. Gives it off to Morales. Over on the right wing, Ileana Morales. Starts with the dribble. Looking to run some offense this time. Uses a screen by Griggs, tries to go on the pick and roll, and she threw it away. Sky Thomas the other way on a 2-on-2, and she throws it out of bounds. This is last touch by Medina Valley. They're going to say she tipped it. I don't think anybody got a hand on that. That looked like she just threw it away, but it's going to be Brackenridge ball with 42.7 to go. Thomas inbounds it to Turan, guarded by Ginther. Jay Turan with it, swings it around. Here's Emily Ayala looking to drive inside, picks up her dribble, gives it off Turan, drives in, lays it up and gets it to go. Just throwing that ball up and she gets it to fall. And here's Medina Valley the other way, an 11-point lead with 22 seconds to go. Here's Kennett with it, looking to drive all the way in. Peyton Kennett lays it up. She had that ball halfway knocked away and couldn't control it. They come back the other way. Thomas all the way in, leaves it off for Turan, and a blocking foul. Is that?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Wow. Oh my goodness, they get Peyton Kennett for nothing.
That was a phantom foul right there.
The referees have been atrocious in this first half. They have not been good either way.
You've got to take her out. You can't let her pick up a foul.
She's got three fouls now.
Wow.
Genesis Turan at the line. Her first free throw good. She's got 11 points in this quarter. Gabriela Zamora checks in. Lily Zamora will sit down for the last 8.4.
Good move by the coach there, not letting her get her third.
Yep. Second free throw is good. And with that, they'll get a substitute in. Nadia Paredes comes in, 8.4 to go, 35-22. And here is Morales with it, 5 seconds to go. They're going to have to hurry, 3 seconds. She's going to have to step into a three. They give it up. Persine don't know how much time's left, and no one gets a shot off. Got to know how much time you got on the clock, and you got to shoot the basketball. And that will end the first half of play. Your score at the break, Brackenridge 35, Medina Valley 22. We'll take a break and we'll come back. You're listening to Panther Basketball, and we will continue in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Experience a friendly, no-pressure car buying experience and find the perfect vehicle for your lifestyle and budget at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer. Get upfront posted pricing, 10-day guarantee trade-in appraisals, and easy financing options on our wide selection of over 450 new cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus certified and pre-owned vehicles. As the winner of GM's Mark of Excellence Award for sales volume and customer satisfaction, it's easy to see why more people are buying from North Park Chevrolet than ever before. Find new roads and experience Chevrolet. The North Parkway, a proud member of the Kalig Auto Group and a J.D. Power 2019 Dealer of Excellence for the customer sales experience. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Highest rated dealer based on sales volume and customer satisfaction. For J.D. Power 2019 DOE information, visit jdpower.com/DOE.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago, and for 80 years we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to be a part of this community and continue to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, giving back to libraries, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We belong to this community and are honored to do so. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at medinaec.org.
Incredible Pizza's new store is now open.
I love Incredible Pizza. Where is it?
At 410 in Marbach. It's much larger with bigger party rooms, more rides, and the first glow-in-the-dark go-kart track in town.
Do they still have the huge buffet?
Of course. Over 150 items to choose from and drinks included. It's only 99 cents with the purchase of an $18 game card, and the weekday lunch buffet is only $6.99.
What a great deal. Grab the kids. We're going to Incredible Pizza at 410 in Marbach Road.
Where nothing tops our pizza but the fun.
Follow us on Twitter at MV Broadnet. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Panther Gym as we are at halftime, 35-22. Brackenridge leading Medina Valley, and that was, the Panthers got off to a pretty good start. They led 15-13 after the first quarter, and then Brackenridge just went on a tear. And we'll give you the point totals for everybody right now. Peyton Kennett with 2 points for the Panthers. She picked up 2 fouls very early, and she picked up her third with 8 seconds left in the half. And so she's going to only have 2 more fouls to deal with the rest of the ball game. That's a big knock to the Panthers. Addie Ginther with 10 points for Medina Valley. She's knocked down a couple of threes. She's been the best offense for the Panthers so far in this game. Katie Burris has 3 points. And then off the bench, Michaela Chafin with 2 and Clara Arroyos with 5 points. For Brackenridge, Sky Thomas, 11 points. Emily Ayala with 8. Genesis Tehran with 14 points to lead all scorers. And then Jay Tehran with 2. No bench points for Brackenridge. They have some athletic players, and then they have some who are just pure shooters. They put that ball up. It has good backspin, good rotation. They knock down their shots. Medina Valley's had some point-blank opportunities, haven't converted them, and I believe Medina Valley is 1 for about 9 at the free throw line.
Yeah, left a lot of points. And when you can score the ball without the time running off the clock is a plus, and the Panthers just cannot get they're called free throws for a reason. Yep. You should be able to just knock those down, at least half of them. And the Panthers the last 2 big games that the Panthers have played, they have been really, really lackluster at the free throw line. You've got to convert those in the second half because you've got an athletic ball club you're facing tonight with Brackenridge because they got 2 or 3 ball handlers that are tough. And if you give them a step, they're going to take you to the hole, and they've shown that they can finish.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And, here's the bad thing about playing in a district like Medina Valley does. Is Medina Valley is hands down better than everyone in the district except for Harlan. And you can get away with missing free throws and missing buckets underneath all season long, and then you play a team like Harlan or you play a team here like Brackenridge, you can't get away with those things anymore because they're a team that's going to make you pay for those mistakes, unlike the other teams that Medina Valley faces all season. So, yeah, they get comfortable with that, and yeah, we can overcome that, but against a good team like this, you can't just say, oh, well, if we mess up, we can overcome that. Against a team like this, it's a lot harder to overcome. This is not an insurmountable lead by any means. They're down 35-22 at halftime. We saw them cut a 23-point lead for Harlan down to 5 points at one point in that second half. Not insurmountable, but it's harder to do.
Absolutely it is. And Jared, you mentioned when you make those mistakes against a quality team like you're seeing this evening, it magnifies the situation. And you're not going to be able to come back from it. You've got to regroup. You've got Medina Valley came out with a lot of passion, came out with a lot of fire, took the lead going into the second quarter, actually stretched it to 5 points early in the second quarter, and then Brackenridge just flipped the switch. The Panthers got called for some ticky-tack fouls. The third call on Peyton Kennett was a joke. I mean, I have no idea where that foul was called.
Yep.
But unfortunately for her, she has had to sit out half this first half because of foul trouble. Do you put her in there to start? You have to.
You have to because you've got to get back in this ball game. So you absolutely have to do that, and the only way you can get back in a ball game like this is to have your best defensive player on the floor because she's going to bring that intensity.
And you know she's going to be aggressive, but how aggressive can you be?
You got to be real careful with that, because if you pick up your fourth, you're sitting until the fourth quarter most likely. And Medina Valley outscored 22-7 in that second quarter. And that's just, we've seen the Panthers have a quarter here and there like that where they only score 7 or 8 points in that quarter, but then the rest of them, they pick it up. So hopefully, I'd look for the Panthers. They got to come out with the defensive intensity here high, and they got to go on about a 6-0 run quickly here. Get Brackenridge afraid that they can come back in this ball game. Don't let them come out and make a run on you and push this lead even more.
Remember the ball game we did last for Medina Valley? At halftime, it was 16-14, I believe. It was this game, but it's magnified now because you're playing Brackenridge. You're not playing Southwest.
Right.
You're playing against a team that can score and a team that's going to keep the pressure on you. So you got to come out in the second half. You got to come fired up. You got to give it your all. It's like you said, Jared, it's not an insurmountable lead. This can be done.
Yep, absolutely can. And we're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come back with the second half. You're listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Here at Medina Valley Broadcast Network, we love all sports. We currently broadcast football, volleyball, basketball, softball, and baseball. We not only serve Medina Valley, we also can broadcast other schools in the area in multiple sports. If your business is interested in having us broadcast a single game or a season, and you want to be part of the action, contact Jeff Stivers at 830-931-4504 or email him at jeff@mvbn.net.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Broadcasting for Medina Valley, the state of Texas, America, and
space, the final frontier.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Panther Gym as we are ready to go to the third quarter here. And it will be Medina Valley basketball to start the third quarter. 35-22, the Panthers will be moving right to left now as we start this quarter. And they get it into Peyton Kennett. It's Kennett, Morales, Burris, Ginther, and Deacock on the floor for Medina Valley. Here's Peyton Kennett looking to drive all the way in like she did in the first half, and Kennett lays it up and in. A good start there for the Panthers. And it's 35-24. Here's Turan with it, gets it straight away. Zamora looking to drive, has to back it up, gives it off to Genesis Turan. Zamora back with it, drives in, and they're going to get her for a traveling violation, and it will be Medina Valley basketball.
Well, I thought they were going to get a little bump foul there.
I did too.
But she did that little jump step after she stopped.
And here is Morales with it for the Panthers. Ileana Morales looking to drive. She's going to drive all the way in, puts it up with the right hand. That won't go. Rebound, Sky Thomas fought for underneath. She keeps it. Kennett came very close to getting a fourth foul there. And here's Thomas with it all the way. Kicks it out, Zamora. Going to drive baseline, puts it up with the right hand, rolls across the rim, no good. Rebound, Deacock, and then she throws it away. And there's a steal underneath by Morales. And here comes Morales driving in, gives it off to Burris. Burris to Kennett, underneath, puts it up, right hand, too strong, won't go. Rebound by Brackenridge, up ahead to Thomas. She's going to drive all the way in, steps around Mackenzie. Deacock, and a scoop shot gets it to go. Medina Valley had a chance to take a 6-0 run here, and they didn't get them. Here's Morales, has it stripped out of bounds, Medina Valley ball.
Panthers had the look they wanted, Jared, right underneath the basket. Couldn't finish.
Here's Burris going to inbound. 6:39 to go, third quarter. 37-24. Here's Ginther, straight away for three. Off the rim, no good. Hit a couple of those early in the ball game, and here's an outlet to Zamora underneath. Puts it up with the right hand, won't go. Gets her own rebound, and she'll back it out. Thomas driving in all the way with her right hand, and she gets it to go. Sky Thomas with 4 points and a 39-24 lead. Biggest lead of the ball game. Up to 15, and here is Peyton Kennett. Kennett using a screen by Deacock. Gives it off to Burris in the corner. Burris lets it fly off the back rim. Rebound, Ginther puts it up from 15, rolls around, won't go. Deacock gets the rebound, had it stripped and gets it back. Deacock looking for help underneath, and she throws it right away to Genesis Tehran. Here comes Zamora with it. Zamora to Ayala. Ayala pulls up for the jumper, and it rims around, won't go. Rebound, Peyton Kennett. Here's Kennett out like a cannon. Shot out like a cannon, and she gets fouled on the sideline over there on the far side with 5:43 to go, and it'll be 39-24 your score. Kaylin Persine's going to check into the ball game. She will come in for Mackenzie Deacock. Burris to inbound. Burris gets it into Persine, going toward the basket, gives it off to Ginther. Ginther pulls up off the front rim, that will not go. Rebound Thomas, and she comes quickly up the floor, guarded by Persine. She'll back up her dribble. Up between the circles, left-hand dribble for Sky Thomas. 5:27 to go in the third. Looking to drive. Hands the ball off. Zamora lets fly from three, and she knocks it down. Lily Zamora with a hand in her face knocks down the three, and it's 42-24. 18-point lead. Morales looking to drive all the way in, lays it up and in.
Good step-over move by Morales.
Panthers need some stops, and they got to score the basketball. Here's Ayala with it. Ayala picks up her dribble. Underneath, Tehran spins around, guarded by Kennett. And it's stripped away by Burris, and then she's going to get fouled. We'll see who they get. It's going to be on Sky Thomas. That'll be her first. And it'll be Medina Valley ball with 4:51 to go. A 16-point lead here for the Eagles. And here's Ileana Morales. She'll bring it up the floor. Morales quickly the other way, driving all the way in, lays it up, gets it to go, and the foul. Ileana Morales puts it in. We'll see who they get the foul on. It's going to be on Thomas again. That's going to be two on her quickly. And Morales will go to the line for a free throw to try to complete the and one. And Morales at the line. Trying to complete the three-point play. It's on the way. Free throw won't go. Rebound. Fought for underneath, and Tehran comes away with it here. And they get it over to Ayala, and she'll bring it up the floor. Ayala gives it off. Genesis Tehran with it up top, guarded by Kennett. Tehran looking to cross over, trying to drive inside, picks up her dribble, needs some help. Poked out of bounds by Morales. It'll be Brackenridge ball with 4:29 to go. A 14-point lead here for the Eagles. It's been as big as 18. Thomas to inbound. On the baseline, looking to get it in. She does get it in, and here's Zamora with it. Up top to Tehran. Tehran around the screen, throws it off into the corner. They get it back up top here. Genesis Tehran with it. Over to Zamora, lets fly from three, knocks it down. Lily Zamora has hit back-to-back threes with a hand in her face, and it's 45-28. Ileana Morales back with it the other way. Morales thought about the three, gives it off to Ginther. She's straight away. Ginther looking to dribble drive with the left hand, lays it up, gets it to go. Panthers need some stops, though, a 15-point lead.
You can't exchange a three for a two.
No, and you can't be trading baskets underneath. Ayala puts it up, won't go. She's going to get fouled by Persine. Probably a good foul because she was going to have a wide open layup. That's going to be three on Kaylin Persine. And that will send Ayala to the line. Her first free throw is on the way, and it's no good off the side of the rim. 3:45 to go here in the third quarter. 45-30 the score. And here is Ayala with one more free throw. Right-hand shooter. Puts it up. Knocks it down. So Ayala gets one out of the two, and then they almost steal it away, but Morales comes away with it. Pokes it up the floor. Stolen away by Thomas from behind. Back the other way are the Eagles with it. Quickly up the floor, Ayala. Zamora steps around. They're going to get her sign. That's going to be a charge against Zamora. That's going to be her third. Good job by Kaylin Persine taking that charge. But a 16-point lead, and Medina Valley needs some baskets. They need offense, and they need stops.
They do.
They're trading baskets at the moment.
And when they're making a three and you're only making a two, you're losing distance.
Yep. And here is Kennett driving all the way in, lays it up, poked out of bounds, lost it out of bounds to Brackenridge. Somebody had to hit that ball because she did not just lose possession of it like that out of bounds. And it's going to be Brackenridge ball, and this Panther crowd is letting her have it.
And when he says her, he means
the referee. Yeah, I mean the referee. And here is Thomas with it the other way. Sky Thomas dribbles in, out of control. She's going to get fouled. That's about twice.
Oh, my.
Wow.
You bail one of them out on one side and don't get the other?
And that's going to be on Persine, I think, and that's 4. The officiating's been a lot of one-sided here in this ball game, getting bailouts on one end, nothing on the other. Her free throw on the way is good for Sky Thomas.
Wow.
She has 16 points in this ball game. Amaya Cosper will come into the ball game for Addie Ginther. Also Clara Arroyos in. Burris will take a seat. Thomas with one more free throw. Off the no good. Rebound underneath. Fought for it underneath. Cosper gripped it away. A tie-up, and it's going to be Brackenridge ball off the possession arrow. Tehran will inbound. Jade Tehran gets it in. Sky Thomas with it. Thomas backs up her dribble. Looks to dribble drive in. Lays it up and gets it to go.
She was walking there. Took an extra step.
Kennett quickly the other way. Tried to step through, had it stripped away. Up ahead, Thomas. She's all alone by herself. Lays it up and in. She's got 9 points in the quarter and a timeout taken by Coach Russell and a 51-30 lead for the Eagles of Brackenridge. They lead by 21 with 2:49 to go here in the third quarter. It is a full timeout taken by Coach Russell. And Maury, Medina Valley came out. They were ready to try to get back into this ball game. They had some chances to get a couple of quick buckets underneath, couldn't convert them, and then all of a sudden Brackenridge got hot. Lily Zamora knocked down a couple of threes with a hand right in her face. Sky Thomas has 9 points in this quarter. The officiating's been one-sided, but you can't blame it all on that because Brackenridge has finished their opportunities and Medina Valley hasn't made theirs.
Well, the Panthers came out with a set play to get started, and Peyton Kennett drove to the basket, got a quick basket. Panthers had 2 point-blank shots at the next 2 possessions, could have scored 6 unanswered to start the quarter and missed 2 of them, the second and the third one, and after that it's been nothing but Brackenridge.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
They're just taking it to the Panthers right now, and the Panthers have no answer, especially on the offense.
51-30 your score. It's going to be Arroyos, Cosper, Morales, Persine, and Kennett on the floor. And Griggs is going to check into the ball game on the next dead ball.
Why can't you exchange on the timeout?
I don't know if it's when he did it or not.
Okay.
And here's Kennett around a screen by Cosper. Gives it off Morales. Morales looking to find a way inside, and she's going to get fouled. It's going to be on the floor. That foul's going to be on number 20. That's Gabriela Zamora. She'll have 3. Cameron Griggs will come into the game for Persine. Persine will sit down with 4 fouls. 2:36 to go in the third. Arroyos looking to get it inbound. They do so to Kennett. Here's Griggs, left wing for 3. Off the rim, no good. She was wide open, couldn't knock it down. Here's Jade Tehran with it the other way. Hands it off to Genesis Tehran. Guarded by Kennett up top. Looking to dribble drive. She gets cut off. Gives it off to Jade. Back up to Thomas, drives all the way in, throws up the shot with the right hand, and she gets it to go.
Thomas is just finishing at the basket.
Anything she throws up, she's knocking down. Morales over to Kennett. 23-point lead. Kennett all the way in. Gives it up to Cosper. Tried to step through. She's going to get fouled. We'll see who this is going to be on. It's going to be on Sky Thomas. That's going to be her third. Sky Thomas with 21 points in the ball game. And she's going to take a seat, and Lily Zamora will come back into the ball game. Panthers inbound. Arroyos gets it into the corner. Morales looking to drive all the way in. Right hand layup, gets it to go, and the foul. That's going to be on Lily Zamora. That's her fourth foul. She just came back in the game, and she picks up number 4. And just like that, she'll have to take a seat. Mariah Navarro will come into the ball game. And Morales will have a free throw here to try to complete the three-point play. Panthers 1 for 10 from the foul line. She knocks that one down. 53-33, a 20-point lead and a minute 53 to go. Here's Teran with it. Gives it off to Jade Teran. She looks to drive. Gives it off to the corner. Navarro just in the game, and Peyton Kennett rips it away from her. Kennett going to bring it up the floor herself. Gets it off to Griggs. Griggs underneath to Cosper. Back out Kennett for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound Arroyos. Puts it up. She blew that layup. Cosper had it poked away, and here comes Brackenridge the other way. Ayala will pull it back out. Gives it off to Teran. Thought she walked, did not. Layup won't go. Rebound fought for underneath. Kennett can't get it. We're going to get a foul called here. Who's it going to be on? It's going to be on Brackenridge. We'll see who they get the foul on. It's going to be on number 20, Gabriela Zamora, and she's got 4 fouls. And they're going to go the other way and shoot. No, we will not be shooting free throws.
They have 8 fouls.
Yep. Yeah, they do, and they're going to go to the line here. This is going to be a 1-and-1 situation for Peyton Kennett. And if Medina Valley's going to get in the ball game, this is where they're going to have to do it with the clock stopped at the foul line. Kennett with 4 points in the ball game. Her free throw on the way, no good. Rebound, she gets her own rebound over on the left corner, and she'll dribble it back out top. Kennett going to pull up for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Arroyos goes up. Can't get that to fall in and out. Cosper comes away with it, and the Panthers just can't buy a bucket. It's like there's a lid on it. Here's Morales driving baseline, lays it up. She'll get fouled and will go to the line for a pair of free throws. They're going to get, that's going to be her 5th. I believe that is that her 5th foul? I believe she's out of the ball game. And a timeout taken by Coach Matthews with 56.5 to go here in the third quarter. That's going to be a full timeout. We'll stay right here. Ileana Morales is going to go through to the foul line. 53-33 your score. And Medina Valley has been down by as many as 23 points in this ball game. And, you know, you can see Medina Valley's picked up the intensity here. The thing is now is you've got to finish, you've got to score the basketball. That's the only way to get back in this ball game, and that's where they're struggling. The defensive intensity's picked up a little in the last minute and a half, but you got to score the basketball.
Well, the Panthers, an unfriendly rim.
Yes.
They have not been the beneficiary of a soft rim. A couple of those shots were down in the cylinder and popped out. And, you know, when you get them point blank like that, Arroyos is doing a good job getting second and third chances, but they just won't finish. They just can't score the basketball.
Yep.
The basketball goes down the cylinder and then pops out.
I mean, it goes down and pops out. It is not like it's just rolling around the rim and coming out. It goes inside that rim and pops back out, just not getting those rolls. It will be Ileana Morales at the foul line out of the timeout. She made her last free throw, completing a 3-point play. She'll have a chance here to cut into this lead by a couple more. 56.5 to go in the third quarter. And Morales with it, looking to shoot free throws. First one on the way. Off the back rim, no good. Second free throw for Morales on the way. Gets that one to fall. 53-34. Full court press here for the Panthers. Kennett all over Teron. Teron looking to drive inside, and they're going to get Morales, I think, for a reach in.
I'm going to get Kennett.
No, it's going to be Morales.
Morales.
She gets called for the reach. I watched her pull her hand in there.
Got it caught in the cookie jar there, huh?
3 team fouls now against the Panthers. Oops. And Teron will inbound. Gets it into Ayala, gives it back to Teron in the corner, looking to drive. Spins around, kicks it back out beyond the perimeter. Ayala drives in, pulls up from 10 feet, and she gets that roll. So Ayala knocks it down. Here's Kennett back the other way. Peyton Kennett with it. Hands it off to Morales. 28 seconds to go here in the third. 55-34 is the score. Looking to use a screen by Griggs. Goes around it, picks up her dribble, gives it off to Cosper. Into the corner, Kennett for 3. Off the rim, no good. Just can't get one to fall. And rebounded by Brackenridge with 9 seconds to go. Behind the back is Teron. Backs up her dribble with 4 seconds to go. Takes a look at the clock, dribbles in, gives it off. And the only one who knew how much time was left was Genesis Teron, and she gave it off hoping for the 3. They didn't know the time and let it go. The score after 3, Brackenridge 55, Medina Valley 34. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Basketball, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Follow us on Twitter at MVBroadnet. Tweet and retweet scores, schedules, and more. Tweet at MVBroadnet for MVBN.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago, and for 80 years we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to be a part of this community and continue to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, giving back to libraries, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We belong to this community and are honored to do so. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at medinaec.org.
The Medina Valley Broadcast Network. We lead, they follow. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Panther Gym as we go to the fourth quarter.
Big mountain to climb.
Yep, 21-point deficit with 8 minutes to go. It'll be Medina Valley basketball to start, and here's Peyton Kennett with it. Kennett up top. She's out there with Griggs, Guerrero, Cosper, and Arroyos. Here's Guerrero on the right wing, looking to dribble drive all the way in underneath, gives it off. Arroyos puts up the jumper. Too strong, won't go. Rebound taken by Brackenridge, and here's Teron with it up the floor. Teron over on the right side, dribbles all the way in, lays it up. That will not go for Ayala, and Cosper rips down the rebound. And here's Kennett quickly the other way, throws it away. Arroyos could not control it, out of bounds. It'll be Brackenridge ball. 32 seconds gone.
Coach Matthews wasn't happy about that quick shot.
No, she was not.
On the Eagles side. She wants him to slow it down.
Teron with it. Gives it off to Ayala. She'll dribble it around. Hands it off. Genesis Teron. 3 ball on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Out of bounds. And they're going to get Cosper for a push? That ball went off of Navarro's leg, or Paredes' leg, out of bounds, and you're going to get her for a push? Wow. Amaya Cosper called for the foul. Not a foul. I mean, she got pushed out of bounds, and the referee looked right at me when I said that, about 10 feet away. And Brackenridge will inbound it. Gets it into Teron. Teron looks to drive inside. Spins around, puts it up, blocked by Arroyos, out of bounds, and it'll be Brackenridge ball with 7:59 to go. Jay Teron to inbound, gets it in Ayala. She'll dribble it back out top, gets it to Teron, almost lost it, and she'll look to dribble drive. Spins around, gives it off to Genesis Teron. Looks to drive inside, spins around, lost it, gives it up to Ayala. Puts up the shot, that won't go. Rebound, Peyton Kennett. And Kennett going to push it up the floor. Here's Guerrero, tried to split the defense. No foul called, lost it.
You got to be under control.
Yeah, but the referee's got to call it both ways. And Medina Valley not getting anything. That shot will not go by Tehran, and they outlet it quickly up to Arroyos, and she almost loses it but maintains possession. Looking for some help, gets it across to Kennett. Kennett thought about the three, passes it up, looks to drive, gets it off to Griggs, lets the three ball fly, off the rim, no good. Guerrero with it underneath, puts it up and in. Madison Guerrero knocks down the shot. And it's 55-36, 5:57 to go the other way, and Addie Ginther getting ready to come back into the ball game. They give it off, Genesis Tehran. Brackenridge looking to slow it down. The Panthers are going to have to force their hand. Gives it off, Jade Tehran with it here, guarded by Arroyos, looking to drive inside, gives it off Ayala. All they're doing is driving and kicking, and just keeping that clock rolling. 5:35 to go. They do it again, kicks it to Ayala, looks to go inside, picks up her dribble, kicks it out. Looking for some help. How about 3 seconds in the lane? They're not going to get it. Tie up basketball. Timeout taken by Brackenridge.
How can you call a timeout when they both have possession of the ball?
That's going to be a 30-second timeout, and the referee's saying, no, your player didn't have the ball. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout taken by Brackenridge.
You shouldn't answer me back. I'm just saying what I'm saying.
No. I'm telling you what he told Coach Russell, because he asked the same question.
Said the same thing?
Yeah,
okay.
and I watched him mouth it to him.
But it and yes, we are Medina Valley fans, but it has been.
It's not both ways. That's the thing.
It has been one-sided.
Yeah, and that's the big thing is that if you're going to call it one way, and especially their ticky-tack fouls, call it on the other end, and they're not getting those. They've bailed out some Brackenridge players out of control, and when Medina Valley's like that, they're not given that benefit of the doubt.
Don't get us wrong, though. It's not. That's not the result of the 19-point deficit.
No, it's not. And here's Tehran with it, straight away, guarded by Arroyos. Spins around, looks to dribble in, kicks it back out. Genesis Tehran spins around, puts up the shot, and she banks it home.
Everything is falling.
Yep. Here's Kennett. Griggs to Guerrero underneath, lays it up and gets it to go. Full court press here for the Panthers. Kennett guarding Tehran. They get it across the timeline. Tehran looking to drive, hands the ball off. Zamora drives it. It looked like she walked, and then it's blocked out of bounds by Ginther, and it's going to be Brackenridge ball. Panther crowd is all over the referees because they've been bad. Sky Thomas will come back into the ball game. Lily Zamora will come back into the ball game. Rightfully so, they're all over the referees because they've been terrible. 4:40 to go. Gets it in. Tehran with it. Jade Tehran, freshman, with it for Brackenridge. Gets it over to her sister, the senior, Genesis Tehran. Here's Sky Thomas. Poked away. Kennett gets it. Kennett off to the races. Thomas behind her. Lays it up. Knocks it down. Peyton Kennett quickly the other way. Timeout taking Coach Russell. 57-40 the score. It's a 17-point lead. And Coach Russell wants a 30-second timeout, and we'll stay right here. 4:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Medina Valley trying to make a run. Might result in too little too late, but you got to give them the effort, and they're trying to get back in this ball game nonetheless.
Panthers are still fighting, Jared, still fighting hard. You know, and it's those little ticky-tack fouls when you think you got possession, you got a little momentum going. That one little, just like, just the timeout that was given to Brackenridge when both players had the ball. If it's a jump ball that goes to Medina Valley, what results in that? A shot underneath, and they make it.
Yep, absolutely.
It's just little stuff like that.
Yep. It'll be Kennett, Griggs, Ginther, Arroyos, and Guerrero on the floor for the Panthers. 4:25 to go. Brackenridge ball, they'll inbound. Full court press here by the Panthers. They get an inbound to Thomas. Guarded by Kennett. Kennett picked her pocket a moment ago. Trying to do it again. Thomas crossing over a few times. Hands the ball off to Tehran. Now to Zamora. Zamora guarded by Arroyos. Panthers got to force their hand. Zamora drives in.
What?
Oh, my goodness.
What is that?
They're going to get number 25. Madison Guerrero, her second foul. They'll inbound on the baseline with 4:09 to go. Tehran looking to get it in. Almost threw it away. Arroyos tried to get it. Guerrero, they fall on the floor. How about over and back? Didn't call it. Teron for three from the corner. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Griggs. Fights for it underneath and comes away with it. Pushes it up Arroyos. Arroyos all the way in. Lays it up with a left hand and knocks it down. Clara Arroyos with 2 points, and it's 57-42, and they throw it out of bounds. Saves it right to Arroyos. Here come the Panthers back the other way with 3:42 to go. Arroyos to Guerrero underneath. Spins around, throws it up, won't go, but she's going to go to the line for a pair. They're going to get Genesis Teron on the foul. That's going to be her third foul. 3:37 to go and a 15-point lead. And Guerrero will go to the line for a pair of free throws to try to cut into this lead a little bit more. Maddie Guerrero at the line. She's got 4 points in the quarter. First free throw won't go. Very upset with herself. She couldn't make that. You can see it in her face here. She's got one more. Got to knock this down. Second free throw on the way, won't go. Rebound fought for, and it's pulled down by Ayala. And she'll bring it up the floor. Teron with it, back the other way, looking to drive inside, lays it up, that will fall. Jade Teron gets the basket, and here they come the other way. Guerrero gives it up Kennett, here's Griggs for three, that's going to be off the mark. Rebound underneath Ginther, gets it to Guerrero, scoop shot. Knocks it down, Maddie Guerrero with an impossible scoop shot. She gets it to fall. 59-44, up ahead. Sky Thomas blocked from behind. Guerrero tries to rip it away on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Brackenridge ball off the tie-up, I believe. That's the possession arrow points to Brackenridge. And it will be Brackenridge ball with 3:01 to go. 59-44, 3:01 to go. Thomas will inbound. Underneath the basket on her own baseline. They get it inbounded to Teron. Genesis Teron with it up top. And they're going to back it up. 2:57 to go, and they're going to try to run a little bit of clock. They weave it around. Here's Ayala with it, looking to drive. Picks up her dribble, gives it off. Jade Teron driving in, gives it off to Thomas. Thomas on the perimeter, backs it up between the circles, guarded by Kennett. How about a push-off? Didn't get it. And the Panthers trying to shoot some gaps and get a turnover here, a loose ball. Thomas spins around in the corner. Ayala thought about the three, passed it up, drives in. She's going to get fouled by Ginther, and she's going to go to the line for a pair of free throws. And Addie Ginther gets called for her first foul with 2:28 to go. And it's 59-44 the score here. Emily Ayala will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Free throw on the way. Gets it to fall. Hit the front rim and then bounced over it. Kaylin Persine will come in for Cameron Griggs. Persine playing with 4 fouls with 2:28 to go. Ayala's second free throw. Right-hand shooter. It's on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Ginther. 60-44. Here's Kennett the other way. 2:25. Over to Ginther. Into the corner, Arroyos driving on the baseline. She's going to be pushed out of bounds by Jade Teron. That's going to be her second foul. And that will send Arroyos to the foul line for a pair of free throws there in the double bonus. And try to cut this down to a 14-point lead. 2:29 to go. Arroyos, first free throw on the way. Off the back rim, no good. Missed free throws are the story here for Medina Valley because without them it would be 12 of them is right. It would be a 2-point game right now. Second free throw on the way. Gets that one to fall. Full court press here for the Panthers. Zamora with it. Gets it across. Genesis Teron over in the corner. Thomas dribbles it back out and almost had her pocket picked by Kennett, but she keeps possession, drives all the way in and dishes it off. And then they kick it out Zamora, and they're just looking to eat clock. Under 2 minutes now to go in the ball game. Minute 56 left. They hand it off. Here's Teron out top. When do you start fouling and creating possessions for yourself? They're looking to drive all the way in. Almost had it ripped away. And they get it back to Zamora, and they'll just keep passing it around the perimeter. Zamora drives all the way in, dishes it off, lays it up. Ayala in. She traveled. No, they're going to count it in a foul. I didn't even see anybody around her to touch her. Emily Ayala gets a bucket. I don't know.
I thought she took a jump step. They're going to get number 40.
That's her fifth. So they're going to get Persine, and I didn't even see her around the play.
I thought she jump stepped and took an extra step.
Yeah, I mean, she took an extra step there. It probably should have been a travel. Instead, they're going to get Kaylin Persine for a foul. She wasn't even by the play.
She looks as bewildered as we do.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lopsided officiating crew for sure. It's been very lopsided one way to the other. Michaela Chafin's going to come in for Kaylin Persine, who fouls out on a foul that she wasn't even in the area.
Not even in the area code.
No, not even around. And Ayala at the line for a three-point play. 62-45, a minute 39 to go. Free throw on the way is good. And Ginther gets it in. Here's Kennett. Kennett all the way up the floor. Steps in, thought about the three, gives it up Guerrero. Guerrero looking to drive inside, lays it up with her right hand, won't go. Rebound Arroyos, has her shot blocked, goes up, jump ball. If this was the other way, they'd be going to the line for a pair of free throws. Instead, they get the possession. It'll be Medina Valley ball with a minute 26 to go. Chafin will inbound. They get it into Ginther, and it's stolen away. Zamora stepped right in front of her and took that basketball away. Here's Turan the other way. Ayala with it, guarded by Kennett. Kennett trying to poke it away. She does, out of bounds. Medina Valley ball. Minute 14 to go. Too little, too late here probably. Medina Valley trailing by 18.
I've seen a lot of things, but I ain't seen this big a comeback.
Not in the amount of time that's left. Here's Kennett with it, looking to drive all the way in. Kennett lays it up, won't go. Rebound, Arroyos puts that up. Off the rim, twice won't go off the rim. And Arroyos with the jump ball. It'll be Brackenridge ball with a minute 3 to go.
Panthers still, Jared, cannot get nothing to fall.
You know, and you can't take the effort away from what Brackenridge has done. They played an excellent ball game. They have some athletic players. They've scored when they've needed to. But there's been a lot of things that have not gone Medina Valley's way here tonight. There's a lid on the basket. The officiating's been one-sided. But Brackenridge has managed to finish when they need it to. Ginther tried to foul, and they didn't call it. That layup will not go. It is going to be out of bounds. It will be Brackenridge ball. Ginther went up there and just pounded the girl in the stomach, and they just didn't call it, trying to put her on the line. 45.6 to go. Thomas inbounds underneath, and Turan manages to hold on to the basketball. Gets it up top to Jade Turan, freshman on the floor for Brackenridge. She started this ball game along with 4 seniors. Genesis Turan, and finally they give the foul. Ginther called for the block. That'll be her second with 30.5 to go. They'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Unfortunately, Medina Valley's season is going to come to an end here tonight with 30.5 seconds to go and a 63-45 lead for Brackenridge. Turan's free throw on the way is good. She has 17 points in the ball game. And you know what? No bench points for Brackenridge in this game. All 64 points, make it 65 points, have come from their starters. Here's Peyton Kennett with 28 seconds left. Kennett gives it off Guerrero. Kennett looking to drive inside. Here's Guerrero, back to Ginther. Guerrero lets the 3-ball fly. That's off the backboard, no good. Arroyos lays it up and in on the follow-up. And here's Brackenridge with it. 7 seconds left as they bring it up the floor. Genesis Turan with it. 2 seconds, and that will end the ball game. Your final score here tonight. Brackenridge 65, Medina Valley 47 is your final. The girls gave it all they had here. That, you know, some things didn't go their way. They got down in the ball game, weren't able to claw their way back into it. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we will come back to wrap things up. You are listening to Panther Basketball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Experience a friendly, no-pressure car buying experience and find the perfect vehicle for your lifestyle and budget at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer. Get upfront posted pricing, 10-day guarantee trade-in appraisals, and easy financing options on our wide selection of over 450 new cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus certified and pre-owned vehicles. As the winner of GM's Mark of Excellence Award for sales volume and customer satisfaction, it's easy to see why more people are buying from North Park Chevrolet than ever before. Find new roads and experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, a proud member of the Kalig Auto Group and a J.D. Power 2019 Dealer of Excellence for the customer sales experience. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Highest rated dealer based on sales volume and customer satisfaction. For J.D. Power 2019 DOE information, visit jdpower.com/DOE.
Incredible Pizza's new store is now open.
I love Incredible Pizza. Where is it?
At 410 in Marbach. It's much larger with bigger party rooms, more rides, and the first glow-in-the-dark go-kart track in town.
Do they still have the huge buffet?
Of course. Over 150 items to choose from and drinks included. It's only 99 cents with the purchase of an $18 game card, and the weekday lunch buffet is only $6.99.
What a great deal. Grab the kids. We're going to Incredible Pizza at 410 in Marbach Road.
Where nothing tops our pizza but the fun.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago, and for 80 years we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to be a part of this community and continue to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, giving back to libraries, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We belong to this community and are honored to do so. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you. Nothing but the best sports coverage for Medina Valley.
It really grows on you, doesn't it?
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
We're back here at Panther Gym where Medina Valley falls to Brackenridge. 65-47 is your final score, and I have to read this for the UIL. Don't miss the UIL Girls Basketball State Tournament March 5th through 7th at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. And so Medina Valley falls short here tonight. This was a game at Medina Valley, got out to a good start. Addie Ginther knocked down a couple of threes in that first quarter. Medina Valley got out to a 15-13 lead after the first quarter, and then got outscored 22-7 by Brackenridge in that second quarter. Dug themselves in a hole that they could not get out of. You know, it's kind of weird because we've seen Medina Valley dig themselves in a hole in that first quarter, but they came out hot. That second quarter, they just weren't able to maintain it and keep any momentum going. Came out in the third, and they got down a little more, started trading baskets with Brackenridge. Couldn't get stops and convert when they needed to. The tail of this game is missed free throws by the Panthers.
Once again.
Missed opportunities at the basket for Medina Valley. Just there's a lid on that basket. And you cannot discredit the effort and the team that Brackenridge has. They are a very good basketball team. They have some very athletic players. They can shoot the basketball. They can finish at the rim. They can knock down their free throws, and they can play physical, and they can play a fast tempo when they need to. I know that we complained a lot earlier in this ball game that the officiating was a little bit one-sided. That was not the difference in the ball game. However, Medina Valley had their chances at the free throw line. They had some chances at the basket. Unfortunately, they just couldn't convert those opportunities, and because of that, they fall to a very good basketball team here this evening.
Well, and Jared, it was just a case of, we talked about it in the pregame, just a case of two different districts all in one. Medina Valley was top heavy, Harlan and Medina Valley, and then the rest, and not taking anything away from a couple of the programs in the district, but a couple of the programs just were not that good.
No.
And the Panthers could get away with some lackluster performances. Here in the playoffs, you faced the number 3 team in the district, and I want to see the number 1 and 2 teams, because if this is the number 3 team, they have a chance to go forward. I mean, they have a chance literally to compete next ball game against Dripping Springs. I mean, as athletic as they are and the way they move the ball around, they didn't get rattled when Medina Valley took the early lead on them in the first quarter. And when they got the lead, they never let up. They just kept the intensity, and the Panthers just could not overcome the double deficit point barrage that they were behind to start the second half.
Yeah, and when you look at that district there, in Highlands was number 1 in that district, and then Edison was second. Highlands was 15-1, Edison 13-3, and Brackenridge 10-6. That's your district right there. And so, yeah, this is a very athletic bunch. When you look at Highlands and Edison, they've got to be a pretty good basketball team. And like you said, they have a very good chance to compete against Dripping Springs and try to move on. I don't remember last year. Did they beat Dripping Springs in the second round last year? I feel like they might have.
Somebody eliminated Dripping Springs in the first 2 or 3 rounds. I know that because they did not get to anywhere close to the regional final.
And I think Brackenridge was the one that went on to play them, because that's how it was last year. The winner was going to get them. I think they beat them. And after the ball game, they were yelling 2 in a row. We're going to do it 2 in a row. And so I wonder if it was, that was the case. I don't have that in front of me right now, but I'd like to point out the final points totals for Medina Valley tonight. Ileana Morales finishes with 8 points. Peyton Kennett finishes with 6. Addie Ginther had 12 points. Katie Burris with 3. Then off the bench, Michaela Chafin with 2. Clara Arroyos had 10 points off the bench. And Madison Guerrero with 6 off the bench. For Brackenridge, all scored by their starters. Their top 5 scored 65 points. Sky Thomas had 22 points to lead all scores. Emily Ayala had 15 points. Lily Zamora with 6. Genesis Tehran had 18 points. And Jade Tehran with 4 points. And I want to point out all the seniors for Medina Valley as they play in their final game here this evening. I'd like to wish all the seniors good luck as they move on in their lives, some of them in their playing careers. Number 5, Peyton Kennett, a senior guard. Number 10, Michaela Chafin, a senior guard. As we move down the list here, Cameron Griggs, a senior forward, will be going on. Addie Ginther, senior forward, and Amaya Cosper, a senior forward, will be moving on. But when you look at, good luck to those girls and whatever they do in their lives and as they move on with their college careers and with their lives. And, we've had a pleasure watching them get to play and being a part of it and getting to call their basketball games. But then you look to the future, and you're going to have Ileana Morales coming back. You got some good JV players that are going to be back. Mackenzie Deacock, Clara Arroyos, Maddie Guerrero, all sophomores coming back for next year. Mackenzie Deacock, a junior. She'll be a senior. Katie Burris, a junior. Kaylin Persine, a sophomore. So a lot of key players coming back for next year again, and we'll see what the Panthers have coming up from JV. I'd look for them to be poised for another good run at a district title and into the playoffs.
And you're going to be facing some new opponents in district, because Harlan will move up to 6A.
Yep.
Medina Valley, with the district changes, we're going to get some new teams in there.
Yep.
Going to get some more of a competitive team where it's not going to be top heavy. You're going to have a tough game every week, and Jared, that's all you can hope for. You
Yep.
only play the schedule that's in front of you, and, hey, there's only one team that's not going to lose their last ball game of the year, and that's the state champion.
That's exactly right. Medina Valley got down, outscored 22-7 in the second quarter here, and that's kind of what buried them, but they never gave up in this game. They were fighting the entire way to the last buzzer, trying to find a way back into this ball game. And, we've seen that all year with them. They're a gritty team. They fight till the end. Coach Russell does not let them take any plays off, no possession off when they're on the floor for them. And so, good job by Coach Russell again this year. Good job by the players. Unfortunately, they are one and done in the playoffs again this year, getting knocked out by Brackenridge. But I'm sure we'll see this team back in the playoffs and in the hunt for a district championship next season. Your final score here this evening is Medina Valley falling to Brackenridge 65-44. I'd like to remind everybody that this was our last basketball game of the season, but we will be doing softball and baseball coming up here in the spring, and make sure that you tune in for that. Make sure if you want to sponsor any of that to be a part of it, give Jeff a call or Maury or myself, and we'll make sure you can be a part of that. It should be an exciting season for baseball and softball coming up this season. Softball team, we had them on the show the other night. They're poised for a state championship run is what their goal is for the season. It's not just let's make the playoffs and win the district championship. They want to go all the way.
It's win it all or bust. And Jared, as you mentioned, if you want to sponsor the upcoming spring seasons, give Jeff Stivers a call at 830-931-4504. Bunch of different packages available for softball and baseball. And Jared, thank our sponsors again, because without them, this broadcast isn't possible.
Yeah, we always thank the sponsors because Maury and I enjoy doing these games for everybody. We enjoy being on the air and getting to be a part of this. But without the sponsors, it wouldn't be possible. And
when you go in there, tell them, hey, thanks for supporting Panther Athletics, and thanks for giving us the opportunity to be broadcasting, and for y'all on the other side of the computer or smartphone or whatever to be tuning in, because we appreciate it.
Yeah, and I want to commend the Panther fans here tonight because they showed up in full force for this basketball game. The student section, the parents, the friends of the families, everybody. This gym was full here this evening, and so give themselves a big hand for the fans and stuff turning out for this basketball game. Final score tonight, 65-47. Brackenridge, unfortunately, the Panthers come up on the short end of the stick. For Maury Stein, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next year when Panther basketball will continue.